What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo leveling Arise video. Alright folks, we are gonna get a fire day today. So that's right, once reset kicks in, we got two brand new things coming out starting Wednesday. So get ready for them. So the first one we're going to be talking about is the actual Fan of Fire Demon release. And we have some brand new packs coming out for people who are ready to actually go for it. If you are planning to do the fire meta, this is probably most likely going to be a very, very big part of it, especially with SJW, and most likely for hard mode when it does come out. So a couple things to talk about. There's a new step up pack for the Fan of the Fire Demon release celebration pack, which will be available. So Fan of the Fire Demon release celebration pack 1 is going to give you guys weapon custom draw times 15, 15 times 1 player scrolls, and 4 precision designs plus 500k gold. So when you purchase this, the second step, you're actually going to get yourself a free Fan of Fire Demon. That's right. So one whole Fan of Fire provided to you guys for free for the low cost of whatever the step 1 is. And then step 3 is going to push the Mana Power Extract 2, Advanced Mana Crystals times 200, Weapon Enhancement Gear. Of course, you're going to need this times 3 to level it up, and then 700k gold again to level further up. Then you're going to get step 4, which is going to give you 5 times draw weapon custom tickets, so more chances to get it. Step 5 will give you an additional 30 Skill Scroll 2, Skill Scroll 1, and 1.3 million gold. And then the Fan of Fire is going to be available yet again, part of the 6th step. So that's 2 now. You got an A1 practically for whatever the low cost this is. I'm assuming right now you're only doing 1, 2, 3. You guys can see this is free, this is free, this is free. This is actually a really good pack. Fan of the Fire Demon Release Celebration Pack, gonna give you guys paid diamonds, 45 weapon custom tickets, weapon enhancement gear times 3 times 100, and then melding cubes, of course, to get yourself advancements and enhancements. And then again, free 10 tickets there. And then the step 9 is going to be custom draw tickets times 60, mana power extracts, skill scroll 3 times 25 and 1.5, and then another step 10, which will give you again another SR Fan of the Fire Demon. That's actually pretty damn good, guys. I have to admit, you're only paying 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in order to get double the free things, and 3 of those items are actually the weapon itself. So when Netmarble said they're going to make it easier to get, they weren't kidding. So this is actually going to be a very good pack for a lot of pay-to-win players. Of course, please spend responsibly if you plan to get this. It is only a game, but this is going to be one of the fastest and best ways to advance the Fire Fan as quick as possible, okay? And then you guys can see a couple more things coming out here. Gina exclusive weapon pack and Gina boost pack are coming out as well. Now, why is this coming out? Well, guess what? Yeah, they tricked you. Now, before we go on to the next part, please go click on that support button. We are now at 6,459. Let's get to that 7,000 mark, guys. When you click support, it's free to do, and you're going to get yourself a ton of free codes as well, which include Essence Stones, Red Hunter tickets, gold, and Shadow Traces, plus more. I want to give a big shout out to my top 10 patches, NID 307, NID 664. One of you guys here is Necrotics, Kokodai, Fat Ninja, 903, 058, 807, T-Pro, and Lucy. Want to say a big shout out to the top 10, plus all the way to the top 6,459. I've been sending codes every single day for you guys, so I hope you guys have been enjoying that and taking advantage of it. There are currently 4 codes, with more coming tomorrow or the following day, hopefully, to give you guys additional codes. So make sure you click that support button, guys. All right, now, yeah, that's right. They're really pushing fire. Okay, now if you guys don't know, at the moment, without Kenai being out, the current fire meta is Gina, Essel, and Yusuyun. Okay, now Gina is one of those really rare supports that a lot of people either skipped or went for, but never really had a chance to use. Now she is absolutely shining on that fire team, and rightfully so. She's still the hottest character in the game as well, in my opinion. So here's what's happening. We are getting a rate up for Gina from 123 to 213. That's right, until the next release, which will be Kenai. You have an opportunity not only to get Essel, but an opportunity now to get Gina. You can participate in the rate up draw, of course, and this is what makes Gina so damn good. Okay, so I'm going to show you guys and go through this list a little bit like with her kit, so you guys have an understanding of why she's the second piece to this massive puzzle that is the fire team. And you guys can see I am trying to go for it in the custom draws. So Gina has a couple unique things that make her really strong. Okay, I'm going to go through the view detail section. We'll go to the hunters and we'll find her here. Okay, where is she? There she is. All right, so first off, her weapon. So increases her, she is attack spec, by the way, so the entire 3-man team that is fire, or 3 girl team that is fire, is going to be all attack spec. So the user attack increases by 2%. When mana circulation activates, all team members recover 50 mana. When mana circulation activates, increases all team members attack and fire damage by 1%, stacking up to 4 times. Right now, if you maximize this, you guys can see this in fact can be very potent because it increases 250 MP with the maximized weapon, and then with the mana circulation, it also activates and increases all team members attack and fire by 10%. So add this on to Essel's, add this on to Yusuyun's, you're getting yourself quite a bit of fire damage just from the exclusive weapon alone. Now, if you look at skills, it's a whole different ball game. Right now, let's look at some regular skills. So, of course, all fire damage. This one here does airborne. This one here you can hold down and do more damage. The concurrent effect stays active while the user uses a skill, stacks up to 4 times. Her QTE, for example, sorry, not QTE, her support skill here does gravitational field. So damage equal to 20% of concentrated gravities, activates the halt effect, which puts people pretty much in their space. If they don't move, they pretty much stop. Equal to 2, so HP recovery equal to 2% of Gina's attack, restores to all team members, not just SJW. But of course, in this case, it is support, so it will be just to him. All team members' power gauges are also charged for 3 seconds, and then halt, of course, you saw that, interrupts the target. They pretty much can't move for 3 seconds. Okay, so pretty damn cool. And then her ultimate here is called Liberation. So does massive AoE damage. When the user uses a skill, it creates a gravitational field. And the gravitational field equal to 20% of liberation damage, activates the halt effect, which just stops everybody getting in their tracks. Now, this is where her passives is really what makes her powerful, right? And again, this is one of the units that have not been utilized finally until now. And the beauty is she increases attack, which every single unit in the fire team that's being usable, whether it's Choi, Yusuyun, whether it's Essel, they're all attack-based units, right? So you can see here, mana, whenever she casts this, it does mana circulation, which increases the attack by 15%, also increases fire damage by 15%. When this effect activates, it removes the counter current effect and lasts for 15 seconds. And body retrograde, HP recovery by Gina's attack, restored to all team members, and also restores people's power gauge every 3 seconds for 15 seconds, right? Now, with A1, when the mana circulation effect activates, it also activates the mana transformation effect on all team members. This grants a shield to everybody, equal to her attack, increases the damage dealt by the unit, and also decreases the damage taken. So this is a very powerful skill. Not only are you putting survivability, but you're also adding more damage to your team, which for A1 is actually really damn cheap, right? So for Gina, you can definitely push to A1 and have a very, very effective team with a lot of damage being pushed out. Now A2, you increase the shield effect to all team members by 20%. When a shield is activated as well too, it increases the damage, the team members' damage dealt by an additional 10%, right? You guys can see that some more. So add this with Guardian. So you're adding 10%, 10%, and then a 12% damage dealt, right? So you guys are getting quite a bit out of that. And then when the user uses gravitational mass, it creates a gravitational field, a gravity boost effect applied to all targets hit by gravitational mass. This just does more damage, also does the halt effect. And then gravity boost over here increases the target's fire damage taken by 10%. So if you can push it to A3, you're now not only increasing the damage taken, not only are you adding halt to it, that adds even more to it, but you're also adding additional fire damage on top of that. So now you're getting Yusuyun's fire damage increase, Jima's fire damage increase, and then also Essel's fire damage increase. So you guys can see the fire team becomes extremely potent with all that information, obviously, right? And then here you guys can see the A4 is increasing defense pen by 4%. The defense penetration of fire team increases by an additional 4, so total 8% there. And then the last one, which is A5, if you plan to go for here, increase damage of path of extinction by 60%, increases damage of path of extinction by 60% to targets with gravity boost, and then after the user uses path of extinction, it consumes all space of time gap. Duration is 10 seconds for this, okay? So this is a cool little effect for more damage, but not a necessity. Now you push to A5 only if you're planning to obviously increase her combat power to battle the penalty that is the combat power, but A3 to A4 is more than enough to make her viable. So Gina is going to be released, guys. So if you plan to go for a full fire team, this is the best opportunity for you. If you are especially pay to win or free to play and you decided you want to start a new account, to get yourself a full on fire team, because Gina and Essel are going to be the catalyst to make Kanai even better. So there you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know if you plan to go for her. This is Payne. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.